has a lifelike bronze figure on the top. Y'all have him in view? That is the Vermont guys. George Stannard is 2nd Vermont, 1st Corps guys. He has 1,900 men in 3 regiments. The 13th, the 14th, and the 16th. So find the Vermont monument, a little to the left, a little to the right, where his guys would be, facing the Confederate line. Now he's seeing these Confederates get across the Emmitsburg Road. They're well within his range now. What's he do? He counterattacks. So looking at your map, I'll explain to you what Stannard does. Find the black arrows. See the 16th Vermont?
Yep.
The 14th and the 13th. Can you find them on your map?
Yep.
Okay. The 14th Vermont holds their position. The other 2 regiments, the 13th and the 16th, wheel out. So what they do to visualize this, one of his regiments, 600, holding their line. He takes another regiment, 600, another regiment, 600. He wheels them out and he faces them north. So, sort of in your mind's eye, find the Vermont monument. Look to the right, find the Pennsylvania monument. Got that in our view?
Yeah.
See the group of trees?
Yeah.
And you see the fence that's running towards us? Yeah. Imagine that fence being 1,200 Vermont guys.
That's really weird.
They've formed a line perpendicular, and what have they done to the 24th Virginia? They've enveloped them. So as Kemper's men cross Emmitsburg Road and Stannard leads this counterattack, Kemper's guys who survived talk about getting hit in the front, like the rest of the Confederates. They talk about taking fire from the side, but now they're also taking fire from the rear.
With the Vermont guys, does McGilvery, do they keep firing?
Good question. When McGilvery, and you can still keep his artillery battery in line, when McGilvery sees the Vermont guys moving out, he ceases his fire, as does Rittenhouse. Otherwise, they're firing into the backs of their own men. The Vermont commander, George Stannard, he's awarded the Medal of Honor for this. This is his initiative in its sum. So, kind of paralleling the fence is what the Vermont soldiers do. Here's Stannard's after-action report. He says, "My soldiers opened a destructive fire at short range. The enemy sustained it for a few moments before the larger portion of them surrendered and marched in, not as conquerors, but as captives." One of the soldiers in the 13th, so he'd be up near that copse of trees, that's sort of the swinging apex regiment. A Vermont soldier in the 13th says, "We took deliberate aim, and with a simultaneous flash and roar fired into the compact ranks of the desperate foe, again and again in quick succession, until a dozen or more volleys were discharged with deadly effect. We saw at every volley gray uniforms falling quick and fast. The front line hesitated. It moved slowly, and then it was melted away." Kemper and his men. Kemper leads on horseback. He's following his men, his 5 regiments, on horseback. Mayo is up here at the Cadore barn. And as they get their men organized on this side, what is your natural inclination? Fire from the front, fire from your right, fire from the rear. What direction are you going to move? Left. And from the Emmitsburg Road on, it is just chaos. Joseph Mayo describes it this way: a kaleidoscope of hell. So imagine the U's on a kaleidoscope. It's just complete chaos and pandemonium. Kemper and Mayo are organizing their men. As Mayo gets closer to the Cadore farm, a shot passes right by his head. Joseph Mayo, our guy, the 3rd Virginia. It passes right near his head. It doesn't kill him. Mayo's going to be the only regimental commander not wounded in Pickett's charge. And the way that Mayo describes this, right here about where we're standing by the Kadori farm, suddenly there was a hissing sound, like the hooded cobra's whisper of death. A definite explosion, a sharp pang somewhere, and then a momentary blank. When I got on my feet again, there were splinters of bone and lumps of flesh sticking to my clothes. Who did it hit? Again, the guy next to him. This is twice. He's writing in his account, and Tazwell Patton's back there. The guy next to him is obliterated. And here again, he is knocked to the ground, organizes, moves back up. He says, as he's moving forward, his colonel who's next to him, he keeps saying, Colonel, why are they not supporting us? Who's the they that he's talking to? The artillery
And the two
and
brigades.
Wilcox and Lang. Wilcox and Lang and the artillery are the they. Why are they not supporting us? So,
We know why the artillery, but not
from here on out,
Wilcox and Lang.
Kemper's man are moving at the quick to double quick. We're going to angle just like they did, passing south of the Kadori farm. This ground is really rough, guys, so be very careful with your approach. And we're going to get up to that Virginia worm fence that we have to cross again. That's about where we'll stop on the other side of the fence and talk about Kemper as they get even closer to this kaleidoscope of hell.